Greetings. This is Zanno Thanalis, a 3,000-year-old vampire, playing games, learning things, and doing whatever else. I've always kind of wondered, I've seen streams before, playing things on streams, whatever, I got the idea to use in the first place. I've always wondered, though, like, what they do, doesn't usually have the starting soon screen for a while before it actually gets going. I assume a lot more people, like, see the notification or show up on time and actually arrive, log in, whatever, to be there for when things actually start. So they're not, because if you start immediately, you're going to lose out on the people who took a bit to arrive. But I've kind of wondered, like, what does the streamer do during that? Like, are they doing setup and stuff in the background? Like eating food, make sure they got something, like, inside them? I'm just not quite sure. I mostly just sit in the dark for, like, the 2 minutes I wait. Because, it doesn't really matter when I start, because people don't show up anyway. But, like, okay, just going through the motions, putting things together, and trying to at least follow the pattern that I've seen before. Maybe it'll be something useful or at least recognizable. People come to look at the VODs later. Sorry, weird tangent. Just had my thoughts. But going back to it with Your Turn to Die, missed last Saturday, had something that took up the entire day. Was not able to have time to stream. But despite this week being a national holiday in America, Thanksgiving, which then means it is often at least informally recognized in plenty of other countries due to globalization and America's need to have its fingers and everything. Despite that, I think I should be able to stream this Saturday as well, and I don't have anything on that day at least. But yes, happy Thanksgiving week to all that care and to all that don't. Still an opportunity to eat some good food and just find any excuse to, like, spend time with or hang out with people who, like, you care about and want to spend time with. Whether friends, family, loved ones, like, whoever else, just it's all good to, like, not to have a reason to not keep on putting off contacting them. Sorry, getting a bit on my high horse, I think, there. Just going to move on to the actual game. Okay. Here we are. Music is back. We're back. The good times roll. Like, good times, I mostly mean corpses. But, alright, recap of what happened last couple times. The first trial had finished, we did a bunch of games, like carnival games, but with death involved, naturally, to get clear stars, to, make it to the next game. Everyone got enough. We're also trading on these, like, tokens, which showed trust, and the person with the most and the least, Kyutaro and Gin, respectively, ended up in a thing where Gin would die unless via, like, multiple injections of slowly deadly poison, unless, like, Kyutaro, like, hit a button and swapped places. Meanwhile, up on a high platform, we were trying to figure out there's a way to stop it, and the answer was there is a pit of spikes, and if we drop someone in, then it would stop it, and we have a chance, and, like, no one would die. Found out that the Room of Lies, which we'd been in earlier, one of the carnival games, while we were in there, Reiko had gotten swapped out for a fake Reiko, who is a android with all the memories, but a personality from a couple of years prior. And managed to, like, prove that, figure the whole thing out, but I decided to not go through with pushing Reiko in. In the end, Kyutaro swapped places, and both ended up injected with one or multiple things of venom, but were able to receive the antidote and lived, as far as I'm aware. Meanwhile, we went off to go find the real Reiko, still having the fake Reiko, upon which Ranger, the floor master, said that only one of them could survive. Fake Reiko stabbed real Reiko and then was blown up in return, so we get no Reiko, which I'm sure is not going to psychologically damage Sarah even further at all. Then the weird shop dude showed up and said, "Oh yeah, I'm in charge of this thing. My name, I forgot what his name was. Honestly, probably not that important." And then we moved on to the trial. That's a nice little, hopefully, meaningful recap. Just making sure I still got plenty of room for more save files, because I'm going to use them. Let's see. Right. Like, it's pretty simple. Okay, I guess we're not doing the main trial just yet, maybe? Do we have another short while before resting? People here. Up to you first. So and Khan are whispering in the corner. Kind of thing I can barge into. See you. Existera! Kid, you're up and moving already? Yeah, I'm totally better, woof. Poison won't scare me anymore, meow. The antidote cage you brought's working like a charm. Don't feel no weird after effects neither. That was awful. Good showing from your friendly policeman, eh? It was a close call. Kaiji hadn't... Try and scroll back and cannot. Kaiji hadn't done something. I've got to fix the habit of accidentally proceeding with the dialogue before I finish reading. I'll just thank him. That's about the only thing I could do. Mostly, it came down to Qtar putting his life on the line. You're really something, you know. Couldn't do hardly anything all told. And we lost 2 Reikos. Human or doll, it don't matter. Both of them were our allies, and... What do you mean, ally? Oh. Alice. All of you really are stupid. All the kidnappers are planning here is for us to kill each other. You let someone live and kill someone else. That's all it is. So why would you help each other? Why try to be kind? Reiko was the same. She thought only for herself a little more. Maybe she wouldn't have had to die like that. No, she did think for herself. That's why she tried to kill herself, which ended up in her dying. Alice. Don't forget about Reiko. She was lonesome. Despite how it looked. Meow. Of course we won't forget. We can't. Maybe something wrong with me, too. Even though you and I are soon going to be killing each other. So, all of you have assembled. I will now begin explanations for the second main game. Apparently his name is Goshu. Also, been a little while since I played this. And I'm trying my best to keep track of all the different voices I've been doing. I think Goshu's voice well and truly gone. They were covering that one. But I remember at least what I had in my mind for the rest. Hopefully they'll either be similar enough, or I'll get back into it as time goes on. Mr. Ginibushi, how are you faring? There he is, meow. Uncle Crabstash. Uncle Crabstash? You think we're just gonna sit here and listen to your darn explanation? You guys are always pulling tricks. I won't trust you, woof. What the heck, woof? Don't come any closer, meow. Fantastic. Yeah? Just amazing, Mr. Gnibushi. Astonishing resilience. Well, you're the picture of health already. And Uncle Crabstash, it's an honor to receive such a charming nickname. Screwing with us now? Mr. Qtaro Burgerberg, you're healthy as well. My word, the stamina of a first-class baseball player is truly something else. Fantastic, simply fantastic. I feel sick, meow. Oh dear, so there is yet some venom left. Not that, woof. When you get into the explanation. Pardon me. Well then, I'll explain this main game. That said, the basic rules are the same. It is a voting game making use of 4 cards: Keymaster, Sage, Sacrifice, and Commoner. The Keymaster is the Keyman of Destruction. If you've chosen, the one who carries it bears great responsibility, but it also serves as armor. Sage is a superhuman who knows the one in possession of the Keymaster role. Once exposed, it is hard to protect oneself. The Sacrifice will die unless chosen. They are the sole person who can turn defeat into victory, or victory into defeat. And the Commoners have no power at all, but thus they fill the role of guiding the discussion in the proper direction. However, this time we will use data instead of paper cards. Data? Card data has already been distributed at random to the voting tablets you possess. All that remains is the permission to access it. Why did you have to make it so roundabout? Very sharp indeed, Mr. Kutaro. Because this time, you are able to make trades. And forcibly at that. We can trade our cards. Indeed. Now then, let me show you. Come forth. Ring up box! Really dramatic. Numbers came from the floor. You may trade cards by making a request of one of the ring-up boxes situated in each room. They are simple to use. Simply insert 50 tokens and grab the receiver. 50 tokens? Of course. Just like the sub-game, you cannot use your own tokens. What a ridiculous rule. Oh? I had thought you'd be delighted, Mr. Kutaro. That's an awful rule. People without tokens don't even get the right to trade. Trades are one-on-one with who you select. Please trade freely, whomever you wish. You have a time limit of approximately 3 hours. When all have returned to their bedrooms, that will signal the start of this trading phase. Do not wear such gloomy looks, everyone. Win and survive, for you were all born to win. What is he talking about? Good question. Being all born to win makes it sound like we were carefully chosen for whatever reason. We already knew that by via Sarah and Kai being chosen. But that feels like the rest were chosen on purpose. But saying that they were born to win kind of feels like it negates or like diminishes the fact that Joe has died, Reiko has died, and Mishima has died. Those people either weren't born to win somehow, or chosen specifically for it, or that it wasn't strong enough, in which case, why should that be any comfort for the rest of us? So then, please return to your rooms within 5 minutes. If you do not, you understand, don't you? The atmosphere is unpleasant. We look at each other's faces and try to judge how we're feeling. What should I say? Trying to think of Sarah, how I've played her is a little more pragmatic than just blindly will definitely escape. But I think in this case, having just barely seen both Reikos die, and probably harboring some guilt over that, is going to push for this a bit more than she would usually, in trying to put up this false front, hope that other people will, and like try and reassure other people like Gin and Kana, who are younger. I don't think she believes it. I think she'll say it anyway. We'll escape for sure. Sarah, it's not like we're out of time. There must be something we can do. Might sound flimsy, but I'm not giving up. You said it, Sarah. I mean, it ain't like everything's going hunky-dory for them neither. Guy with the stash shooting range must be unexpected too, right? Huh? What? I said something weird? No, you're exactly right. Unexpected. If you look for things that our enemy didn't expect, there's sure to be a way out of this. Then I'll head back first. Don't want to get killed for being tardy. Let's get going, guys. Let's see. Ring up box. Trade cards, whatever you want for 50 tokens, huh? Anything I can do with this? Just checking, okay. And off to the bedroom. Glancing at each other's faces and seeing looks of anxiety mixed with trust. Think so, Sarah? What is it again? I hate it because the suspicious loner was there. But I might have found a way out, woof. Huh? I don't want to trouble you guys anymore, meow. I'll do my best, woof. Again. Feel so uneasy. Is everything going to be okay? Okay, that's like a death flag for Gin. I really hope not. Being like, oh, I've got some important information, but I can only tell you once this trial is over. It's like a great way for the trial to end. Let's see. One big question that I have, and maybe this will be answered in a bit, is if anyone's ever played any kind of like Ultimate Werewolf, One Night Ultimate Werewolf, whatever, where you have cards like the Robber or I think Troublemaker's the other one I'm thinking of, where you can swap cards around. The game has a very specific order in which cards can be used, So you could potentially go back and figure out, okay, if this person traded with, like, A traded with B, and then C traded with B, you can figure out who has the card then. It's not just like random whoever traded first. In this version, where you can trade cards, if like 3 people try to trade with one person, who does it first? Is the first person to initiate the trade? I'm not sure. And then I don't know if you can look at your tablet and see what your new trade is once it has been, like, the instant that it does, or if you don't know until you start the main game. Whew. A ring of box has appeared in the back of my room. It's quiet. Here in my room, I'm all alone. Huh? My hands are shaking. This. Back there, I tried to cheer everyone up so they wouldn't be uneasy. I told myself I couldn't give in around them. When I'm alone, I'm so cowardly. No, I can't get timid. What a normal sound. What the? Suddenly the tablet began making a sound. This sound mean it's begun? Ooh. The trading phase of the main game will now begin. Now accessing your roll card. My roll. Faithful moment. My heartbeat is loud and out of control. Subconsciously, I was praying. Don't do it. Anything but the one that killed Joe. Commoner. I see. Ah. Before I knew it, I dropped to the floor. Relief. Stayed there motionless for a few minutes. Thank. Hey, Sarah. I think it. I'm gonna say Kai just because that's the voice I instinctively went to. Is that you, Kaiji? Yep. Did you open up? Can we talk in there? Hmm. It hasn't been that long since the save. I can skip through most of this if I need to. Let's see what happens. Oh boy, the drama's already kicking off. Asking for a password. I don't think we've established a password, unless it would be like what happened to your partner. That's something that he's only told us. Silently ignore him. No point doing that now. Don't open in chat. Don't invite in. Let's try this. This can only happen in a text format though, where they can choose to show you the person's name or not. I feel like normally you would be able to recognize the sound of their voice. Your Kaiji should know the password. Tell it to me. No, that's a toughie. Guess this case is going unsolved. Only imagine Kaiji giving such an unmotivated reply. Okie dokie. I'll just get straight to business. Business? Sarah, you're a sacrifice, right? What? It's one obvious reaction, Sarah. Shoot, I made a weird sound. Thank goodness. If you really were the sacrifice, I've been pretty worried. I haven't confirmed anything yet. You make it obvious, but you won't confess. Sure enough, you're clever. But you're still a bad liar, huh? Ugh. Oof. Well, I'm the keymaster. Hmm? Not gonna trust me at my word, though, are you? Just hold on a sec, Sarah. Your footsteps trailing away from my door. What's he going to do? Huh? Tablet again. My role changed. The first trade has just been performed. Trade? Well, I traded you my keymaster. What? Practically on reflex, I opened my door. It was Kaiji! I was right! I wonder if there's a version where I ask, oh, is that you now? And it is actually now. Thanks. So, Sarah, you were a commoner. What were you thinking? Dragged him to the room and closed the door. It was a valuable chance for trade. Why'd you go and waste it on this? You're mad at me? I'm not mad, I said angrily. Dumbledore said calmly. Just wanted you to trust me. We've only got 3 hours. No time to waste suspecting each other over roll. Because we're gonna make our escape. I understand. You must have an idea. Tell it to me. Right. Teleports over to the chair, sits down. Let's see. There. Just checking to see if there's anything else I can do. Nope, okay. Now we'll do a save. Do I want to? You know what? I'm curious enough. Okay. This is a bit of a weird thing to do, perhaps in a in a game like this. But I'm actually going to load this one, and I'm gonna go back and see if things do change if I choose now. Using the same answer here. Yeah. So I've always wondered, like, how far, not abroad, but like how far can this veer? Is there like a single linear path that you go down? Or is this a situation where you can actually change pretty drastically the flow of events, which then means a lot more work? My general hypothesis has been that it is a bit more centralized, where like you can deviate in specific ways, but it will always like come back in and like pinch together at the same point at specific, like not log jams, but it'll lock in where then the path can return to the proper way of doing things, quote unquote proper way, because that means you don't have to have endless branches. So this could be very well be a situation where if it's now at the door, whatever's about to happen, or even the entire trial, could be different in a meaningful way, but still ends up with the end of the trial being relatively the same. So mostly I just want to see, okay, could it be now at the door? Okay, instantly, nope, it's a friendly policeman. Okay, let's try this just because I'm curious. Okay, same thing, get straight to business. Okay, now I've got to skip these till I can get to a point where I can use the data to quit again. Okay, I would have been fascinated and like super intrigued on how things might have been different if it was now at the door. As it was, I'm kind of just impressed that I was like, there's like a voice at the door missing, like, okay, it's probably Kaiji coming to talk to us for whatever reason. I don't know if there's any meaningful difference in loading the save there, but I'd skipped most of the dialogue, so if something had changed, I wouldn't have been aware of it. I think most would stay the same, but just in case. Say, Sarah, what sorts of methods could we escape by, you think? Methods? This is the usual death game formula. That's more of a shonen. Look for an exit feels like what they would be more on what they've kind of trending towards, but I think I'm gonna go with this. You could cause a stir to the point that they're like, the death game's neither here nor there. Then what? Make a time bomb? Yes, please. Sure enough, the thing we need is information. I love how Sarah's like, yes, let's make a time bomb. And Kai's just like, alright, changing topic. Moving away from that. Where is this place? What sort of building is it? If we just had a floor map at least, we'd have half a chance. Floor map? Which of us would know about something like that? Wait, is there someone... Mishima died real early on, but was an AI. Kai also died. Might have more information. So, had the laptop for a while. So, there's a lot of suspicious stuff. Maybe he knows something. It's true he's boundlessly suspicious. But I doubt we could investigate him even if we had all the time in the world. True, it'd be a pain. So, try someone else. Kai. Kai was connected with the baddies. Even if he didn't know the details of the death game, he might have known something about this facility. Kai's gone now. So then, the laptop he left... Oh, it's me, sorry. So then, the laptop he left behind? Yep. There's still info we haven't checked on that laptop. Retard got his hands on it once, but it ran out of battery. And now it's back in So's hands. It'll be hard to get back. And that brings us to... You remember the place we found it? That room full of rubble? Well, I did a little detectiving there. Got a sec, Sarah? What is it? As you whispered in my ear. Kai came to that room. What? Now, let's move. There's no time. Hold on, Kaiji. Kai was in that room? Before we even came to the 3rd floor, Kai was already... Yeah, weird, huh? Is that now? Sarah! What's the matter? Oh, I just figured I shouldn't be sitting still, she said like a liar. I thought I should be thinking about a way for us to escape too. I'll tell you right away if I find anything, Sarah. Don't be suspicious now. You're doing so well. Strange. Huh? Maybe I'll lend you my aid, Sarah. Aid? Now use Kaiji's partner ability, my goodness. My detective side. Suddenly we're in like Persona 5. He's like, ah yeah, just make footprints show up and make like hidden things glow. My detective side. It should be at least a little useful. Touch the icon to activate the ability. It is. It is. I'll tell you right away if I find anything, Sarah. No, she got electrocuted. Is something wrong? Nah, it's nothing. I'll be going then. What was that sensation? Hmm? Did you just see something too, Sarah? Huh? You got the same eyes as me. Forward-looking? The eyes of a shrewd detective who never overlooks the heart's unrest. You sense something shady about now. Must be the result of spending days with her. We now is hiding something? Dunno. Unfortunately, we don't exactly have time to confirm that right now. Just do we have to. There's only ever one option to take. So, the room of rubble is right past the ruined corridor. Let's go. Briefly, a lot of like modern interrogations still tend to use like basic kind of okay like the body language kind of thing. Think about like 70% of communication is body language, which I don't know exactly how true that is, but expressions, gestures can do a lot. But often like interrogation, these people will rely on it a bit too much in ways that it's unreliable. Where there are ways to be like, okay, someone's clearly nervous, but when you look at like an actual manual for like body language, it says, oh, looking away is a sign of someone's lying. Oh, like holding eye contact is a sign of someone's lying. Which of the two is it? And people are different enough and react in different ways that maybe if you like know someone on a personal level, like Sarah does here with Now, you can tell like, okay, yeah, they're acting funny. Something's really bothering them because you've just been around them long enough, you know their mannerisms. But overall, you can't just be like, ah, yes, I'm a master of body language. I'm going to look at this person and like tell if they're lying or what they're hiding or something like that. So, don't, I guess don't take it too much for granted. Here's another one. A rubble room. Sarah, hide. Huh? Looks like we're not alone. We're under threat by Gin. We hear rummaging sounds in the pitch dark room. That's Gin? Let's just call out. Trust him. What could go wrong? I want to try to call to him. Sit, meow. Yeah! A passage appeared. See? I can... Not good. He's going in alone. Up. Might be danger. Let's go stop Gin. Right, let's go. Again, I said before that Sarah is, like, practical and not just full on, like, power of friendship. I also feel like Sarah has a soft spot for very, like, older sister vibes. Like, has a soft spot for Gin, Kana. Very much does want to, like, help out the kids specifically. So I don't think she'd be cold enough to be like, yes, let's tail Gin, let's see what information we can get. Our first priority here is to help Gin and make sure he doesn't get harmed in some fashion. I'm going, like, into this, like, way too deep, probably. You prepared? Ooh. Okay. Quick check. Nothing there. Can't leave. Look around briefly. Okay, I saved not too long ago, so I think I'm fine, honestly. Let's go. Okie dokie. Promise me one thing. On the off chance there's something dangerous waiting up ahead, you'll be able to run away even if it means going alone, won't you? Yes. And you too, Kaiji. Roger that. Path is lit by a dim light and gently slopes downward. The further we advance, the steeper the slope gets. Careful not to slip. Yeah. How far did you go? The dead end. Kaiji, isn't this... There's a hole like a trash chute in the floor. You must be through here. Let's drop down. What room was this? Huh? It seems somehow familiar. Where we came from? I think it would connect to here. Well now, I remember coming here. If I remember right. It's the first floor kitchen. The place where Now was hiding out and holding Professor Mishima's head. It's pitch black. Was Now sitting in the dark like this too? Wasn't there a question earlier, a while back, of like how Now had grabbed the head, put it in the box, ran away, but the box was completely empty, and we were sure that no one had come in, and there's a conversation she had with Kai at some point, but I don't think we ever found out where the head had gone. Might be an answer to that the room wasn't locked and there was an opportunity for someone to zip in, swap boxes, and leave, potentially without Now noticing. All alone, talking to Mishima's head. Now was despairing, and Kai used that despair. Take the laptop from So. Amazing how she could recover from that. We're all getting stronger, bit by bit. Yeah, but at the same time... Oh, forget it. Hold on a second. Did no one notice the secret passage? I wonder if Miley knew about this secret passage. Probably. She calls herself the Floor Master. Wouldn't surprise me if she knew the structure of the rooms. And Kai might have noticed it too. Huh? Whether he knew from the start, or only noticed it while searching, I don't know. I'm thinking that's the fundamental reason the laptop ended up in the room of rubble. I came to the third floor and placed the laptop there. He's right, it's possible. That's convinced me, personally. Alright, let's go look for Gin. See if I can't open up anything. Nope. Let's go. Let's head to the back of the cafeteria, just exploring. There's the little room off to the side here, I remember. Okay. Was it the pink room? This door, was it always locked? No. A close look at the doorknob, I found a dial lock on the side. Looks like I have to set it to a number from 1 to 9. Kaiji, please bust down the door with your brute strength like usual. Don't think that's in my wheelhouse. These arms are for protecting people, see? Kaiji, protect me from that door. Sure enough, I should consider how to solve this. I wonder if there's a hint anywhere. Behold, the power of detective sight. Small writing under the doorknob. Input the number of kiddos who can't drink. Huh. Is this our hint? A little sarcastic. Speaking of drinking, wasn't there a bar on the first floor? Alright, we have our direction. Briefly, I'm just gonna check. Cool. Central Hall. Let's go head straight to the bar, sure. Snoke is too dark to see. Maybe I can be of use. Yeah, I bet I'm just not gonna click on the silhouette of Joe. Yep, thanks, Kaiji. All good here. Should be a blackboard. There's a list of names. Can drink, can't drink. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 in total. 4 still alive that can't drink, at least that we know of. 5 total. Could these be the names of all the participants in the death game? Huh. Now that I think about it, this could be pretty important info. I want to commit it to memory. Yeah. Bet there are people waiting for them to come back. I don't think I can commit this all to memory. So I'm just going to hope it's fine. I don't need to write it down. Right. This isn't just our tragedy. Well, at any rate, we should be able to open the pink room door with this info. Don't know if Gin's there, but want to go check? Let's on over to the game room. Explore, explore, explore. Our red room is tightly shut. Blue room. Something's on the floor under the painting. Victim disc E. Alright. That'll... I don't know if it'll be useful, but it's good to have. Also just looking around here. Yep, there's something else. And faintly make out some erased words. Abandon yourself is what it looks like. Hmm? Cool, what a normal thing to find. Alright. Back to the cafeteria. Looked around, haven't found Gin anywhere either. So hopefully... Yeah, I'll attempt the dialogue. Hold on, Sarah. There are little holes on the knob. Holes? It might pop out poison needles. Then I can't get this wrong. Sure there's no hint somewhere in this room? You know what's up before you try. Even though it was open the first time. Because there are multiple options here for the right answer, whether 9 or 4, depending on if they want in total or specifically the ones I know. Try 9 first. How about 9? And I'll turn to the click and the door opens. Fist pump. First try. That was right. Way to go, Sarah. Now we can enter the pink room. Heart-shaped vent. The door is open. Big enough for a person to fit into. It's pitch black through there. Might lead somewhere else entirely. What should I do? Only one chance. Even knowing the dangers, eh? Let's go. Meanwhile, everyone else back, like on the 3rd floor, is being like, hey, where do they go? That's weird, isn't it? 3 people have just gone missing. I've never seen this room before. Watch your step. Okay, nothing immediately pops up. There's something here. It's almost like a person. Kaji reached out his hand. Huh? The lights. This is Miley. Kaiji, get away. No. Not alive, is it? Huh? What does he mean? It's just a powerless doll. Not moving an inch. Mean... Did Miley run out of power and stop moving? Oh, I don't mean that. This is the Miley we first met. First? After the 11 of us came together, our first mission was to search for the scattered parts of Miley's body, wasn't it? When to think of it, we searched for the parts, then assembled her. And after a white gas filled the room, Miley suddenly started to move. A white gas? That's right, the room that filled with gas connected to this room by the ventilation. That's when the human Miley swapped herself in. The real Miley is separate from this doll. If you retrace your memories, you should realize it. Dolls don't bleed. Ranger, the doll, proved this fact with his body. And Miley bled when Kai attacked her. All starting to line up, isn't it? Bet this room still had some interesting truths. Let's keep searching. I wonder if Miley's still on this floor somewhere. That's not at all foreshadowing. Computer disks. Go through. This one has a label on it. 1F security camera footage. Security camera? Well now, you might have been getting filmed. Don't mean the whole time. It's not so strange. There's too many of us for just the floor masters to watch over. Think about maybe so, but I wonder if there was an observer in this room. Don't see many traces of there being multiple people here. You can probably view the footage on that computer. You watch it? Yes, but not yet. Machine parts, similar materials to the collars. Behind the thick glass, I can see a figure that appears to be sleeping. Kaiji, there's a person! Not showing any signs of movement. Did they not notice us? Can't imagine there'd be a new surviving participant at this point. If they're an enemy, we'd better not let them realize we're here. Well, doesn't seem to be any way of getting to the other side anyhow. Let's leave quietly once we're done searching. Refrigerator, but won't open. Door with no handle and can't be opened manually. A light. Why did light suddenly come on? Monitor. Computer tower. And computer. What? There's some video playing. Hi, help. Hey, help me, please. I didn't know anything. You're listening there, aren't you? Help me. What's going on over there? Can you hear us? Hey, something back. Say something back. I won't tell anyone, I promise. Is this a video recording? Why is all this necessary? I thought it was decided She? Got no qualms, I just want to live in peace, man. Ooh, peace and love. Don't tell me. Are we all gathered for her sake? Sarah Chidwin? What? Darn you. I'll kill you. All your organization members and Sarah Chidwin, distinct from the organization. I'll curse your name from hell. Don't look, Sarah. Ah! No. This is probably footage of a person who died in the first trial. I have no idea what's going on. This video. But you said your name. I don't know why. Sarah, you might just have an intimate connection to this death game. Possible situation. There could be two Sarah Chidwins, where I'm one, and someone else is either using my name or has the same name but is otherwise unrelated. That's a real stretch. Real stretch. And we already know that I was related in some fashion, and Kai was protecting me as per the father's command. Father had something to do with this. So I generally don't know what the connection is here, but there clearly is one even beyond just the name. No way. But I really... It's no use. The more I say, the more suspicious I look. Just, what am I? Please believe me, Kaiji. How amusing. Huh? Are you gonna be our goddess of victory, or our angel of death? Doesn't sound too bad to bet my life on that. Your life? Hmm? That's been my plan for a while now. Can I trust my life to you, Sarah? Uh, after Joe and, Reiko. That's a heavy burden for me. Too bad. What if... What if I am an angel of death? Let's see now. Would you die along with me? I'm so tempted to do this. I'm so tempted to say fine by me. Just for like... But I don't think that's where she's... I don't think she's there yet. I think she's starting to lean in that direction of like, oh man, wouldn't it just be easier? But I don't think... I think she's choosing to recognize that, pushing back against it, and promising herself that she doesn't intend to die. She's going to make it out alive. I don't intend to die. That's a good answer. Okay, let's search around a little more. Right. Okay, where did that conversation go? Trust. I've always been a bit suspicious of him. Kaiju never wants to talk about himself. Ex-detective. There must be a past he can't talk about, a truth he can't say. Even so, Kaiji bet on me. Can I bet on Kaiji? I think I can. Click on these. Can I play them or activate them in some way? Check. Okay, here we go. I'll put in the disk from the drawer. Computer began loading the video. This is when we all first met up. Sure enough, we were being observed. Huh? This video doesn't have sound. Ah. Joe. Sarah. Sorry. Any tension that might have possibly been in that moment was probably entirely removed by me going beforehand. Whoops. Sarah? I'm okay. What is it? This video's pretty long. You should probably skip to the important parts. You're right. Are you prepared? Huh? You could see things you don't like. The other sides of your allies. That's true. What if some distrustful act got recorded? Kaiji is still suspecting. There might be a traitor. I think with what we've got going on with Kaiji, he trusts in us a lot, and I think in turn, we kind of don't pry too much. So I'm just gonna say I'm prepared, because I'm not beyond the fact there could be a traitor. I'm prepared. Okie dokie. Let's watch the rest, shall we? Kaiji began to play the rest of the video. Our actions up to this point played back. According from when we were all still alive. I'm so sorry, Joe. We skipped through checking for anything suspect. And... Sarah? It's okay. Keep it going. You sure are strong. What? The central hall? Someone placed a card. One of the roll cards used in the first main game. Who just placed it? Taro? And now, someone picked it up. So... Ooh, that's some unexpected footage. I think Q-Taro was the one who set the roll cards in place. Hold on a second. We had a discussion like this before, remember? The one who set up the cards should have been So. So executed a strategy in the bar so we could use Kana. We placed the sacrifice card he had Kana pick it up, and traded her a commoner card to put her in his debt. And then So had Joe pick up that sacrifice card. All of it was a trap laid by So, I thought. But from what we can see in this video, it's Q-Taro who placed the cards first. So just saw him and adopted it, that's all. No way. Well, there's not much video left. Trying to sort my head out, I pushed play. Sure enough, Utah was shown again and again, secretly placing cards. And so picked up a few of those cards. Indeed, made trade with Kana. It's all true. Some mysteries solved, others added. Keeping my hazy feelings in check, I let the remaining bit of video play. Huh? Are Joe and Kai talking about something? Enigmatic faces. So what were those two talking one-on-one about? Joe never told me about anything like this. If we could just hear their voices. That's everything of note in the footage. Sure took up some time. We should leave here soon. You hold on to this disc, Sarah. Okay. We made some findings. Now we search for Gin and work towards escape. Something that... we don't know if the... Nope, nothing there. I don't think we have the tablet on us. So if someone else has also traded with us, then they would not. I don't think we'd know yet until it actually begins. Meow. That was Kin. Listen, where did that voice come from? No good. Can't hear him anymore. And situation's changed. Thinking safety-wise, we should probably head back for now. No! You want us to abandon Gin? I refuse to give up. You're right. Let's look around, Sarah. No more losing anybody. Right. Oh, I didn't know that's what it's called. Whoops. A hidden room. Here we go. Victim disc F. Cool. Collecting them like Pokemon cards. Key. A key? Wasn't here before, was it? Maybe I shouldn't go touching it. Take the key. The key with tag. Not good. Someone's coming from the central hall. Huh? Let's keep going. Maybe it's probably Gin. You know, probably. We have to find Gin. Sorry, Sarah. Huh? Yeah! Kaji picked me up under his arm and moved me into the kitchen. I'm torn between good for Kaiji, because that probably wasn't the smartest move. We don't know what happens if they find us down here. And also, a bit much, my dude. They're close. Keep quiet. Gin. Footsteps stopped near the door. I see two. One of them is Miley? You can hear them talking quietly. Did you let them escape? I apologize. Key that was here is gone? Seriously, give it up. Is Kid safe? Who could the other person be? Listen, don't let Gashu have his way. He's trying to destroy the death game. What? I understand. The monitor room should have a surveillance mode, correct? Connect the blue wire. Keep a careful eye on Gashu. Why do you know about? And one more thing. You must retrieve the chip in Ranger's head. That chip can destroy this place's security. It's a menace. Destroy the security. Please be quiet. What if someone heard you? Hee. Then things would get quite fun, I suppose. Turns and looks directly at the camera. Huh? Oh, and... What? The tablet, this is not the time. Who's there? We have to run. Whew. That was a close call. But Gin is still... It didn't look like those two had captured him, at least. Let's think about what we can do. I'll do this for right now. We can check our rolls in a bit. Those two mentioned some very interesting things. Yup. Something about a chip in Ranger's head. Plus, a surveillance mode in the monitor room. Don't know what sort of functionality it has. But if you could watch the security cameras on all the floors... Sounds loads better than sneaking back onto the first floor and getting caught. Okay, Sarah, let's roll. Or that. Just briefly, we should check our cards. That annoying noise earlier signaled a trade. Ah, right. Someone's cards must have gotten traded. The second trade was performed 4 minutes ago. I'm still the keymaster. And I'm still a commoner. So it's between people other than us. Does that mean that only 2 people have had their cards traded at all? What about that? Another thought is that we have no actual proof that just now Kaiji was actually telling the truth when Kaiji said that he's still the commoner. Glad it didn't add any extra complications. Now let's go to the monitor room. First, I'm just going to abuse this detective vision. Now I know there are, secret discs to be found. Quickly check the prize exchange. Oh wow, it just says it, huh? Okay. What should I do? Down by the ground, various wires are connected to the computer. They said it was the blue wire, right? Let's try connecting it. Connected the blue wire to the computer. Bingo. This is the surveillance system. Is Gin on any of these? Not seeing Gin there. Kind of like weird in like what they show. I'm not seeing anybody in their rooms, honestly. Okay. Monitors are broken. Let's see. Huh? Things odd about this bedroom. Oh, that's good. Huh? What? What's going on? That's the Mishima AI. I made it back. Now? Is this really for the best? Indeed. Well done, Miss Now. I'm glad your safety was ensured. But, Bill... Professor, what should I do? Believe in me, Miss Now. For I was miraculously revived so that I could protect you. Do just as I say, yes? Right. Now, put on a smile. I'd like to see you cheery, Miss Now. Yes. Fantastic. What a good student I have indeed. What's going on? Okay. Happy to see Mishima again. Love Mishima. Love the Mishima voice. It's great. Fantastic. That ain't Mishima. Mishima specifically asked Reiko to break the monitor because, one, he told her that he had a deep sense that if the monitor was broken, that would be the end of it, and he could not come back. And he wanted to honor Nao's resolve to not rely on him, to not come back and visit him. So someone, or something, hooked that up specifically, knowing that Nao could be taken advantage of in order to pretend to be Mishima, to get her to do things, and whether that was a floor master or Gashu himself or so, very clearly she is vulnerable and they are using that. And I hate that. I hate they've defiled my favorite character Mishima in this way. But boy, is it interesting. There's so much drama and intrigue going on here. I love it so much. This isn't good. Kaiji. Just what is that Professor Mishima? He said he revived, but he was always just an AI that Reiko destroyed here. A tricky subject, huh? AIs are entities of pure data, so... Or enemies up to it, maybe they're free to revive him and copy him as they like. What's death even mean in that case? No way. Scarier thing is, they might also be able to remake their personalities however it suits them, don't you think? Only in now's room having a monitor in it is pretty suspect too. Maybe the floor master has plotted something. No way. Now. See, there's just random noise. Happening, nothing of note there. Good note there. Nothing of note there. A room of lies. Rico's body and rearranged remains are still there. Go. Someone is standing in front of a bedroom. That's Yutaro? Is he talking with the owner of the room? Left monitor in the empty bedroom. Checked all the monitors, but Gin was nowhere to be found. The surveillance system is only for floor 3. Sure enough, Gin's still on floor 1. Uh-oh. Somebody's coming. Huh? Got you. I'll shut off the security system. Oof. Oh dear. That's not the right voice. Oh dear. What are you two up to? Sure are nosy. Nosy. Having a moment here. Oh my. Pardon me then. While you're here though, tell me something. Are there AIs on all these monitors? You are precisely right. Here are assembled AIs of all candidates who cleared the first trial. Gotcha. You can go. We've got a thing to get back to here, see? Yes, I shall leave you to it. Now, what to do? I think that the Ranger's chip thing is a trap. I feel like something's off about that. I want to go find Gin first. We should really get back to looking for Gin. There's no time for that. Kaiji. They won't kill Gin. Huh? I'm gradually come to understand how our enemy operates. But let's believe in Gin. He's not just a kid anymore. By the time he comes back safe, we should have an escape plan to surprise him with. We should collect Ranger's chip. I know that, but... Alrighty. The Room of Lies. I don't suppose I can do anything with these discs just yet. Alright. Hey, buddy. If I do this and then talk to you, anything can happen? Oh, nothing about this guy's out. To sense someone's heart, you need to spend time together. Alright. Whoops. It is certainly within your options to spend some time together, you two. Okay, that's it. Always gone. Okay, funky. I'm trying to remember where the Room of Lies actually was. Where you two headed? Just felt like telling some lies, so the Room of Lies? You can't. Right now you're not allowed in. Hold on, Saflin, can you just decide that? But you see, we can't leave the bodies there any longer. We need to hold a memorial service. Like they did for everyone else who died? Not? No buts about it. Let's leave it for later, Sarah. We'll have to lie some other time. Understood. Miss Sarah. Right now, you're not allowed to remove lies. Seems like it'll be hard to achieve it right now. Okay. So... Oh, fun! I'll kill you. What? Whatever are you doing? Shut up. Not good. Alice has lost himself in rage. Not going to help. Boy, would it be funny. What's got into you, Alice? He doesn't have a gun right now. I've been waiting for this moment. What's all the commotion? Alice! Please, cease this. Huh, you make me laugh. So even you value your life. You have it wrong. I must protect all of your lives. Huh? As you murder us one after another, don't screw with me. Now tell me where the exit is, or else you're... There is no exit. Be serious with me. And how are you gonna leave when it's all over? Alice reached his hand towards Gashu's neck. What the? Huh? What is that? Please, enough of these games. You understand? Even we cannot leave this place. Not until it is all over. Colored. Even the floor masters are. What in the world? What do you want that would make you do this? It is all for our mission. The mission of everyone here. Now I will excuse myself. Please continue to spend your time before the main game well, so as to leave no regrets. Waxit, impossible. You given up? Me giving up is inconceivable, is what I tell myself at night. Good on you, Miss Sarah. That's our dependable leader. He says, just sliding a knife, behind his back, crossing his fingers. So, speaking of which, I've got something important to talk about with you and Kaiji. Important. Kana and Kyutaro seem happy, can't read anything from So. It's too crafty. They seem happy. Interesting. This is important. Will you listen? I was trying to check with Kyutaro and Kana first. Looks like I can't though, I can only talk to him. And in which case, sure I'll listen, you crafty little... Termite? I don't know. I was like, Fox is almost complimentary. Oh, you sly fox, you sly dog, whatever. I don't know. What's that bird that puts its eggs in people's nests to rear them for them? One of those. Maybe that's a kookaburra. I don't know. One of those dudes for sure, though. All his eggs in someone else's basket. Thanks, Miss Sarah. So on to business. I want to reconcile. Reconcile? I don't think this would be sincere. Hopefully, it's just the kind of grim-faced, smiling but not meaning it. We've always been friends, of course so. I'm so offended you'd think we would ever disagree on something. I'm holding out for that chance. I'm just gonna go for it. Hold on now, what's this? So, old buddy, old pal, haven't we always been the bestest of friends? Yeah. Hold on. See. I can... Yep. This probably isn't popping up for the stream. I am taking just a screenshot of this. See if I can just quickly add this. Is not very quick, but there we go. I'm just going to take this, I'm going to make it real small, and then put it over in the corner. It's just a nice little reminder of, yeah, things were good once. We got them. I'll probably delete that, get rid of it after the stream, but just for now, it just makes me happy to see it. Sorry, I'm not really one for that sort of energy. Neither am I, but I'm trying over here. Still, I'm glad. I seriously do want to reconcile with you, Miss Sarah. Oh, really? That makes one of us. I don't want the kidnappers to make us dance for them any longer. I want to put an end to this ridiculous death game. I want us to escape. And of course, I mean all of us. What a moving speech. I'm serious, Kaiji. So, how about we all share this laptop? You conniving kookaburra. I do not trust a thing that you say or do, my goodness. I don't hate So either as a person or as a character. He makes things very fun, keeps things interesting, seems like he probably genuinely has some decently, Like, he does want to do a good job and, like, keep people alive and solve the good death game. But he's just the most manipulative. It's impossible to trust anything that he says or does. Ugh. It's my bad for taking it from you, but in the end, I couldn't see what was on because the password had been changed. That's how it is. That explains why you suddenly feel like joining up with us who know the password. Huh? You know the password? Ah! Enough with the bargaining. There isn't time. We have the password, so is the laptop. Reconciling means we share. I really do just want to reconcile, though. He lied as easily as he breathed. Well, whatever. Okay, as a proof of a rebuilt friendship. Let's shake hands, Miss Sarah. Is there an option where I can, I don't know, just like... I'm trying to think of something that's like the right level of passive aggressive that's not actually actively like harmful or insulting. Can I just like make my hand like really cold? Just like, yeah, sure, so. Then just go stick my hand in a freezer for a couple of minutes and then come out and shake hands just so it's properly uncomfortable for you. And yes, I would be more uncomfortable, but at least you would feel it too. Let no one say I'm not petty. I'm an, I'm an idiot. The normal version of that is going for the handshake and then just squeezing really hard and trying to, like, you know, grind their hand bones together. I would just went on a super far convoluted version to get to the same end effect. That I just imagine people have already been doing for a very long time. Lovely. Delightful spam in here. To the report message. Thank you. Hide user on this channel. See if I can remove the message. There we go. Perfect. Okay. Hopefully that's taken care of. And that's what we call viewer engagement, friends. What a normal thing for So to do. What a normal fellow. What was that? Here, Kana. You make good with Miss Sarah, too. Shake hands. I genuinely do want to be friends with Kana again. She needs more connections than to be with So. Come on, give me your hand. I gently grabbed Kana's little hand. There's no custom CG for this. Like, no, the last one was more important. Kana, I betrayed you again and again. Stop it, Kana. We're friends. So in the background, like, where's all this sincerity come from with here? Why was none of that for me? Sarah. And me? Here you go. Ugh, you, huh? Well, thanks. Oh yeah. Hey, Alice. Yeah? That's perfect. You come over here too. Well, alright. Okay then, I'm turning it on. Huh. This is what's on that apron. I almost said apron, and apron rascals laughed. Aprons. Fantastic. If there are any clues, we can use them to escape in here. Ooh, the mouse cursor shows up. Delightful. I'm delighted. It doesn't take much for me, to be honest. I'm gonna say just because it's been a little while. In case something happens, I don't want to have to go too far back. Trash can for discarded data. File named Order 8. Kai, good work guarding the Chitwin family. The Chitwins have been looking for assistance as of late. It is good timing. Get them to employ you and slip into their midst. Organization has prepared the necessary documents. They're all kept in this file. A forged resume. Picture seems authentic, but old. I knew he had an assistant when I was a kid. They only worked while I was at school, so I never saw them around. Was Kai really there at my house? Order 59. Kai, the Death Game project, is finally taking on tinges of reality. At last, your time has come to be useful to the organization. Guard Sarah Chiduin until the planned day and ensure she remains healthy. And, as much as possible, keep an eye out for her close friends Joe Tazuna and Ryoko Hirose. You can't add anyone else, understood? Fulfill your duty, Kai. Even Joe and my best friend Ryoko are mentioned in here. File contains investigative reports on and photos of Joe and Ryoko. Don't tell me, was it planned for Ryoko to get involved too? Ryoko's been named enough by this point that she has to show up at some point, right? Like, maybe she's like the mastermind in charge of all this, or a person that gets added later, or something. Sarah's tastes. Can I make this file himself? Miss Sarah's favorite things, sweets edition. Strawberry jam, jam in general. Mashed sweet potatoes with chestnuts, sushi and toast. He's right on the money. Nothing but pasty, huh? Miss Sarah eats well with a balanced diet, especially likes sweet things. I'm happy to understand her just one bit more. It goes on and on like this. So, Kai was Sarah's stalker? Now that I think about it, there always was something paste-like at the dinner table. Backdoor smut. And we move on. To Miss Sarah. Hello, Miss Sarah. I am Kai. I am truly sorry you had to get involved in such an incident as this. It was written during the death game. Miss Sarah, if you are reading this, there's something I want to tell you. I, Kai Sato, was an agent belonging to a certain vile organization. In addition, I was raised as an assassin. Assassin? Those are so cool. However, I could not carry out the assassination orders I was issued in my youth. I could not kill another human being. My father was disappointed in me. My standing in the organization was low. Then, one day, I was appointed to a certain task. It was to guard and care for you from the shadows. I say this, but it was not a task I held in high regard at first. Not until the plans for the death game were beginning to approach a reality. I myself do not know the death game objective. The death games. However, while this is merely my impression, Miss Sarah, it is possible that this is all revolving around you. Of course, I do also believe that you are merely a victim, Miss Sarah. Still, the organization needs you, and they will take any means necessary. The organization's name is Asunaro. It is a secret organization possessing superb technology in a multitude of fields. I don't know if this means anything, but ASU is USA backwards. Naro is Oren backwards, which I don't think means anything the same way. I don't know, I just looking to see if I can figure out anything there. And not yet, but it kind of looks like two people's names being pushed together. Asunaro! You startle me, what's the matter? That's the same name as the orphanage I'm from! Settle down, let's keep reading. This death game is not for pleasure nor revenge. The organization is an inevitable mission. That is what my father believed. His father. The organization drove my father mad. There may come a time you must confront him. At that time, please, lead my father, Gashu. Gashu. I've collected all the data I've researched in the Sarah folder. I am already dead, please make use of it. I'm wondering if there's like an adoption thing going on here, because I'm just like mentally comparing Kai and Gashu, and they look very, very different, at least in terms of like skin color, eye color, hair color. Kai doesn't have any facial hair. Kai is so much cooler. He cooks. The password is your mother's name. Hope it can be of some use. I pray you will not be swallowed up by the whirlpool of deception and slaughter. Please survive, even if it must be you alone. Message ends here. Hi, we're all working together now, except for So. Hey, So, don't you think this clears Sarah of suspicion? Huh? What don't you want about that? Saying Sarah, Kai, and Joe were the masterminds working together? Well, that's a little tit for tat. I wasn't exactly calm at the time. Sorry, Miss Sarah. I'm glad we could reconcile. Yeah, thanks, bud. Super glad too. Glad we're friends. Smiling. Older named Sarah. Locked with a password. Brother's name. It opens. And now it's open. I can no longer close it. The computer is frozen. Personal thanks. Hello, this is Kai. Apologies. This message has absolutely nothing to do with the death game. Miss Sarah, I wish to express my personal gratitude as Kai Sato, the person who you never met, but apparently deeply cares about you. Don't know how that one works. I owe a great deal to the Chiruin family. Their father hired me as an assistant to help out with his job and housework. Of course, there's also a job for the organization to keep watch of you. At first, I felt disgusted with your father, who treated me as if I was family. I was trained as an agent from a young age. I'd never experienced anything such as affection. I was afraid that I might be changing. But over time, I came to want to protect your family. I wished to see you grow to maturity with my own eyes. The first time I had a reason to live. I'm truly glad I could meet the Chiruin. Thank you very much, Miss Sarah. Hi. Important background check file. Hello, this is Kai. He begins every every letter like that. I was able to use an old ID and successfully access a very small section of the organization's database. There, I discovered data pertaining to participants in the death game. Unfortunately, most of the data on most of the participants was protected in such a way I could not extract it. There is one man in particular for which that protection was removed. It appears his file was at one time deleted, but for some reason or other, it was restored. Who could this be? This guy's... What's the matter? Oh man, nobody likes this fellow. What? Everyone's acting strange. They all know this person? And why does he have So's scarf? Sorry, I gotta use the toilet. I do not even know his name. However, there's only one reason the organization would delete a file on someone. Namely, death. He passed away before the death game, and his file was then restored. Perhaps that means he was revived. I've met this guy somewhere. Thing is, I can't remember nothing. You too, Kitaro? Kinda thinks you must have met him, but you can't remember anything. I remembered. This man looks just like him. The man that I killed. It's So Hiyori! No, So just left actually. Different guy. What are you talking about? I mean, So's... Darn. Why, how could I forget what he looked like? And just who in the world is he? He revived? There's still more to Kai's message. I could not solve the riddle concerning him. And there is one more curious aspect. There should have been 20 participants in the death game. But there were not enough files for everyone. My supposition is that... What? That sound... Right, the trade of cards. But this ain't the time for that. Someone who isn't present initiated trade. You can check it in a second. Guys, the info on the laptop is more important than our cards right now. I mean, we can't not look, right? Guitar and the others started up their tablets. Whew, fine. We'll just have to check our cards first, then. Let's boot up the tablet. Okay, I'm the keymaster. Now, back to the laptop. Huh? Huh? Sacrifice. The third trade has just been performed. No mistaking it. Someone traded cards with me. And of all things, they pushed on me the sacrifice. Inconceivable. I mean, fighting for everyone's, uh, I was suffocating. I can't breathe right. What's the matter, Sarah? How's it feel to have my card? Calm down. Right now, the laptop. No worries. Not like that card means you definitely die, you know? The laptop. Of course, you did kill me. Sarah, calm down. Ah, feel a touch on my shoulder. Warm. But the hallucination won't go away. I need to trade cards. But I don't have 50 tokens. What should I do? I can't borrow from anyone. Have to think. That's right, the room of lies. I take Reiko's tokens. My body moves on its own. Not caring about anyone watching, I start running. No. Reiko's body had been completely cleaned up. You're kidding. Why? No! Now I'm going to... What do I do? Miss Sarah? Sutherland. I just finished cleaning. Of course, I also carefully transported the bodies. This might be my last chance. I don't... Because this whole thing is about Sarah, assuming it's the same person, I don't think that they would let her die via the sacrifice. It's that they would figure out something else. But right now, with how Sarah's acting and how desperate she is, where she moved here without thinking, where she was going to search for the tokens, I don't think she'd hesitate. Right now, she just can't stand to have this card. Sorry, I keep on talking about Sarah like as this character and like pushing these feelings and emotions onto her in a way you could play Sarah a very different way. But in my mind, I seem to have a very specific mental grasp on who this character is, or at least of my version of her. And so I'm like, okay, when it comes to decision, which one would Sarah make? Not necessarily which one is the correct one. Which I'm having a fun time playing this. It's not about the optimal decision, it's about the Sarah decision, I guess. In this case, Tricker. Are my tokens around here somewhere? Huh? Did you lose your wallet? I haven't seen it anywhere. Oh, I don't mean that. I entrusted my tokens to Reiko. All of them, temporarily, for a certain plan. I plan to take them back, assuming survival. And we didn't hear anything about the dead's tokens being forfeit. So, could you give them back? Miss Sarah, Reiko didn't have any tokens. Huh? Sorry, I'm busy, so if you'll excuse me. What's going on? Reiko didn't have any tokens? That's impossible. Reiko should have had her own tokens, right? Did someone do this to trap me? More likely they just had the same thought and went there first. Or Reiko did actually give all her tokens to someone else before he did the Room of Lies. I don't think they did it specifically to trap you. Huh? Why am I laughing? Hey there! Having fun, Sarah? Yeah. I can't muster the energy to think about anything anymore. In the end, I guess you weren't seriously thinking you could escape either, huh? Is that so? Just the hunch I got. You find hope for everyone else. Because those without hope die. Is that how you thought? That's... Yeah. I never thought I would die myself. Pretty conceited in the end, weren't you? Hold on, did I get that wrong then? Did I misunderstand there? Oh man, I cannot go back enough. Yeah, I have such a hard time just trying to get just like the previous thing. Haha, yeah. Honestly, whatever I do, I'm hopeless. So, finally, I won't have to run from you anymore. Big Sis Sarah, stay with us, meow. Thank you again, thank you. Our hero in cat paws. You kidding? Big Bro Joe isn't here, meow. Don't give any attention to anything weird, woof. Why are you here again? Why am I here? So I can cheer Big Sis Sarah up, obviously. These paws are made for hugging. Please, come back to your senses. Believe in the real Joe. Please, Big Sis Sarah. Believe in Joe? You're not the only one who couldn't do anything, meow. Me and all of us. We've regretted, woof. We've suffered, meow. And yet, Big Bro Joe put on a smile to the end, meow. Everybody else who died, they were thinking of the ones who'd be left till the very end, woof. I'm sure what he really wants is for everyone to get home alive. That's why you have to believe in the real Joe, Big Sis Sarah. The real Joe? I don't know. I feel like I've lost sight of him already. That guy who was always by my side. Do I have the courage to face him head on? Save time! Oh, it's so good! Can I confront the hallucination? Oh, okay, they just want to make sure you do have the opportunity to save first. There's no, they're like to fade back to game. This is the only path. Sarah, you aren't Joe. I need to push aside the evil clutches reaching for me. Oh. Okay, suddenly a QuickTime event. I didn't realize when they said push aside and evil clutches they meant it so literally, but okay, I guess. This is why they make sure you had the opportunity to save first. Going alright so far. I think we're good. You're already broken. Possible to get rid of me for good. See you later. Big Sis Sarah? Again, thank you. I had forgotten something important. You are back to normal, Woof? Yeah, let's all return alive. Together. I won't let anyone else's lives be lost. I won't let the kidnappers have their way. Yeah! I'm brimming with energy. It's more than just my life. To protect everyone, I'll move forward. Big Sis Sarah, let's go, Woof. New companion unlocked? Sneak a slit pupils, fantastic. And the ears perk up and everything. Oh, that's lovely. For now, where are we headed, meow? Let's see. Ah! How about we question Melisode Lady for about an exit, meow? We'll make her cry for real with your coerciveness, woof! Come to think of it, didn't Soften retrieve Rio Ranger's body? If she found the chip, we should probably hurry. Huh? Are we really have to make her cry, meow? Something on the ground. What's this, meow? A video? Seems familiar. A video from the prize exchange? Ah. This is the victim video that Now bought. As I recall, it showed a woman in a police uniform tied up with chains. In front of a man looking on, a death trap was activated. From behind, the man looked just like Kaiji, but... Did Big Sis Now drop this, woof? Why here? Check, okay. Nothing new there. The lobby. Quick. Activate the Gid vision. The Gision? That sounds no, that sounds bad. Let's see. Let's look around. Khan is quietly conversing. Yes, So really has done a lot to help us escape. But so... let's not shout loudly. Anna? Sarah, are you okay now? Yeah, I just wasn't feeling well earlier. Please sit down, by all means. Nah, I'm fine. You were sitting here first. Then I'll sit on your lap, Sarah. No, thanks. Anyway, what's this about So? Earlier, I went to return the laptop to So, and it looked like he was making progress on a plan to escape. Is that right? What he said before really true? I'm sure So can come up with a way for all of us to leave. So, whatever role card you have, it doesn't matter, Sarah. Huh? Anna. Elsa's quietly listening. With scary eyes, maybe he's talking with Kana. Alice. Sarah Chidowin. Huh. For how blue in the face you were when you ran off, you're looking better now. So you were worried for me. Me worried? That's for someone far more gullible. Cool. Sarah Chidowin. After you left, we did continue to investigate the laptop. But there was no great information. I'm just letting you know. Thank you very much. More importantly, would you take my place as Kana Kazuchi's conversation partner? She's treating me just like a friend. Has she not forgotten I'm a murderer? Kana sitting right there going like, no, it's cool actually. I'm in a hurry, so... Around, medical office. Okay, yeah, there's someone. Oh boy, okay. Yeah, I smell a weird smell, woof. What sort of smell? I don't know. Give me some time, meow. Cool, okay. Sarah and Gin. Exist now? What are you doing, meow? I was just looking for Safalin. Let's not press too hard just yet. Did you find her? No, she isn't anywhere. I think that's a new expression. I think that's a new, sprite. Strange. I thought I saw her enter the medical office. Anything new there? Ah! It's like blood mixed with something burnt, woof. What? Are you two okay? I think it's coming from that glass door. Behind this door? There should be that doll of him. I'll open it up, woof. Gin. There was nothing inside. I see. Hey, hold on. Then where did that doll disappear to? Ah! It's Sarah. There's a path in the back, woof. Say what? Maybe Saffron is through here. Should we go in, meow? If you're going, I'll come too. Cool. I'm gonna look around first, though. I still have to activate more of the Gin vision. Done that. Look at the prize exchange first. So I guess Gin can just smell really good. Guess I'm not gonna find any like new videos with my smelling mouth. I want to look around though. Rebel, nothing. Corridor, nothing. Okay, cool. Just wanted to check. Didn't want to miss out on anything. Pitch black path further in. Let's proceed. What in the... Yow! Creepy, woof! Tell me these are all... dolls? There's even one that looks just like me, woof! How delightful. Just looking at like character designs here and stuff. And a couple that we haven't seen yet. This fellow in the background and this guy here. This looks like very much like a part of the costume that Ranger was wearing. Let's do Mishima first. Left stand, numerous stalls. The ones of So, Kyutaro, and Professor Mishima. Even the loner gets a doll, meow. Makes me peeved, woof. So, huh? First in the photo on the laptop. Alice called him So Hiyori. So what relation do the two So's have? Ixisera, what do you think of the loner, woof? Huh? I feel like I don't know is probably the most accurate response because it's very complicated feeling. I don't know. But so wants what he's thinking. I feel there's something deep within that I still don't know. Meow. Actually, I do remember this fellow now. Right behind Gyutaro. He was in one of the videos that we saw. Like, of the first trial where he didn't make it. And I think he was, I can't remember the specific, I think he was cursing someone's name. Might have been Sarah again. Okay. On the right stand numerous stalls, including ones of Gid and Alice. Like looking in a mirror, woof. Yeah, let's do it. Talk about cute. Meow! You can't say that to a boy, big sis Sarah. Sorry, I meant to say cool. Yeah, no problem, woof. Woohoo. Like that is good then. On the middle stand numerous stalls. Oof. Feels like they'll start talking to me any second, meow. I don't think they're going to start moving. There are even dolls of people we've never met. Probably those who are already made victims. Now, activate Gin Vision. I smell something further back too, meow. Keeps going. Once we search here, I guess we'll go there. Okay, so that is the last thing. Yeah, is there anything else that I've missed I need to look at then, or is it just... Okay, yeah. Nose farther ahead, meow. Yeah, nose like a dog. Oh. Again. Okay. Ranger's head is sitting on a table. He's here. Is Ranger's corpse? I don't want to say this out loud just yet. So let's, I guess, be pedantic instead. Not necessarily dead. But there's a big hole in his head, meow. A hole? I wonder if the chip was broken. Though, wait, what's this chip like even? Not good. I don't know anything about complex machinery like this. Dad? What? You talk, meow. Kin, don't shout. Why now? Who's there? Please, leave at once. Cephalin. Miss Sarah. Melon soda with the lousy taste. What's up with this, meow? So you regained consciousness, Ranger. Then... Gosh. Darn it. Why wouldn't you let me just die? Yeah, woof. You should leave a bad guy like this alone, woof. And yet, don't tell me you want to fix him, woof. What? I'm... fixed? There's no fixing you. Huh? Important parts of you have been destroyed. You have about 10 minutes left. Don't games with me. Then, why would you? In order to complete you. Complete? How much do you know about yourself, Ranger? I'm Dad's masterwork, Rio Ranger. That is not your real name. You are an incomplete creation. What? Yashu strongly imbued you with a certain emotion. Certain emotion. Posteriority. I'm sure it's inferiority. But I'm so tempted. Posteriority, right? What would that even mean? It's not even an emotion. A strong sense of inferiority gave birth to jealousy and hatred. It could be said that it made you more human, and he discarded what you originally possessed. Discarded? Kindness, compassion, happiness, nearly all of your positive emotions. Even with the mechanism to create expression, you can't create a heartfelt smile. But he's got no heart. It was originally my job to insert it. Yashu handled the negative emotions and myself the positive emotions. But Yashu stopped me. Claiming that imperfection was more human, he rearranged you into a warped doll. No. Why, now I will return you your heart. I will perfect you to your true form. Ultimate Super Saiyan Rearranger. Stop it. Saflin began working at a machine. Stop it, Saflin. Stop it, please. I don't need a heart, not now. I just to die, but you. Stop. Stop. They're flowing in. These unwanted emotions make my pupils go real wonky. No, this isn't. Give me just. You must know the extent of what we took from you. I don't want to know that. Now, you will be perfected. From the heartless doll, Rio Ranger, to the human with the heart, Rio Laser. uh, More likely pronounced like Liza or something, but laser, just laser. It's laser. Man. Wow. Wow. What have I done? It's ended. Yes, I suppose so. It's just my obligation. Laughlin began rustling around in Laser's head. This is the chip. Huh? Okay, just gave it to us. You came looking for it, didn't you? No. What's a chip? Can you eat it? If used well, this can nullify security. But to do that, you must find a secret room only Gashu knows about. That is all I can say. Now go! Flee! Fly, you fools! Silently looking at Laser. Sitting on table. Snell! Okay, never mind. Alright. That's right, there was a trade, huh? Check my towel behind my back so Gin and Now wouldn't notice. Tell a sacrifice. I guess that figures. Did we look for that secret room soon, Meow? Right, we need to find that. I might have an idea about it. Huh? That's amazing, Now. Please take us there. Yes, of course. What is it, Gin? Nothing. First to the lobby. Is this playing into... Cause you have to remember that with Now, there was also the... what happened with the Mishima monitor. And we know she's obeying the instructions for something and felt bad for doing something. Okay. Is something the matter? No, nothing. If you have any worries, please inform me. I feel like my accent is changing every time I talk to Gashu. Sarah. Good. You're looking better already. Hey, gee. We're in a little bit of a hurry, so... Okie dokie. See you later, then. Gashu's watching. Let's leave without drawing suspicion. It's toward the ruined corridor. I'm gonna save again first. Actually, I can cover up this one, I think. But I'm going to save because this feels like so much of a trap. Yeah, people moved already. So briefly a new thing just sweeping the area. Okay, yeah, not maybe maybe people are just like back in their rooms or something. No one's around, right? Yes, nobody but us. Is the secret room really here? Sarah. I'm just thinking, once we go in the room, we might only have one chance. So, would you let me check the chip first? Check it. Yes, if it's broken, this plan will be a failure. Please, Sarah. Nope. Something's wrong. I wonder if this was another situation where handing over the chip would be an instant, like, loss situation, like when I traded tokens with Qtaro. Sorry now. You won't trust me? I mean, I do trust you. Thank you so much, Sarah. Oh, that means I handed it over. Okay, never mind. I was gonna be, I do trust you. I don't trust the Mishima you've been talking to. Now? Yes? I was hiding something. Close my eyes and take a deep breath. I'll look at now again with a clear head. The way I did when I was Kaiji? When I was with Kaiji. I can feel it. Now's unrest. What would Kaiji do? How can I move her? Can I somehow touch her heart? What is this minigame? How does this make any kind of, like, narrative sense? Like, must touch her heart as it flies around the space in a horizontal line. I don't know if that's a success or not. It made a good sound, so I guess so. Now, please tell me everything. What are you talking about? We're not just strangers anymore. Allies. You're just going to trick me. I'd rather we stand together and share our worries. Saw right through me, didn't you? I lied to you. I don't know anything about the secret room. It exists now. But I do know how we can find out. What do you mean? Sarah. I'm sorry. What? Your trouble. You did well, Miss Now. So, it's you again. What are you planning, Meow? Loner? I'd love to know what your plans are going forward. What do you mean by that? Come on. Have you even thought about how you'll use this chip? Well, you know how. Please give it back. What a liar you are, Miss Sarah. Me? I can analyze it with this laptop. Analyze? You're the worst, Meow. You used Big Sis Now for that? Woof. He's a good kid, unlike you two. Alright, Miss Now. Hand me the chip. Miss Now? I'm sorry. Wah! The laptop! Now grabbed the laptop, pushed so away, and took off running. Holy cow. What's going on, Meow? Hang on, the chip and the laptop. Where are you going with those? So is this now pushing back against So because she didn't want to be manipulated by him and she, like, we did touch her heart? Or is this her following Mishima's, quote-unquote, Mishima's plan, using So that he would bring out the laptop and she would have the chip, and then running off so she could do something with them? Ixis Sarah, let's go after her, woof. We went from the lobby, Meow. If I could chat with So first. Now head toward the bedrooms? What's the matter, everyone? Yeah, don't interfere, woof. We're in a hurry, Meow. Oh, my apologies. It would be dangerous if you chipped in your haste. No it, Floor Master. You're trying to stall or something? Absolutely not. I simply spoke up out of concern. Go ahead. Need to head for Now's bedroom. Okay, nothing new from Kaiji. Now! Don't come in, please! Oh? Do we have guests? Ah! If it isn't Miss Sarah and the others. Meow! Steel Guy's monitor, woof! Reiko destroy that? Professor's been brought back again to protect us. Please be at ease, everyone. I will guide you toward escape. Guide? Like how, Meow? As an artificial intelligence, I possess the security data for this facility. There's no way. Please trust me. You require a map of the facility, do you not? Map? Maybe it'll show us the layout of the facility. No reason to mention the secret room just yet, although Now already knows, I suppose. With a laptop Miss Now has brought, I can send over the data. That's why Big Sis now took the laptop. I wouldn't think Laser's chip has anything to do with all this. I can analyze it as well. I just thought I would do both at once. Sarah, please don't be suspicious of the professor, okay? It's quite alright, Miss Now. Now, connect it quickly. There's no time. Please wait. I'm curious. It's different enough. It's curious enough that I'm curious to see like what it would do. But right now, she'd rather speak up. Something's fishy here now. What are you saying? I won't forgive you for doubting the professor's generosity. Come, Miss Now. Miss Sarah and her friends are tired. So, just connect that plug. Don't do it now. There. Is this fine, Professor? You did well, Miss Now. Truly are easy to manipulate. Professor? This laptop, this chip, they are major nuisances for the death game. But now, Master Gashu can rest easy. Master Gashu? Now, use the laptop and chip. That's not Professor Mishima. It's too late. Both are already connected to me. I will destroy all the data on them. Never so much as dream of escape again. Stop! Don't run from the main game, filthy humans. Gah. What? What is this? An error has occurred. An error has occurred. An error has occurred. Damn it. Why? What on earth is happening? Looks like it went well. Yes! Now! I am punching the air. I am grinning ear to ear. I'm like doing a little hand like heck yeah kind of shake thing. Rubbing my hands together. Yes! Character growth. Seems that way. Oh. You're here too. Yeah, good job, so. Nice going. Ow. What did you do? This is... Don't get friendly with me. Don't you dare say my name with the professor's voice and face. Now. Don't tell me from the very beginning. Do you think my bond with the professor was that flimsy? Hey, Miss Sarah. Do you remember a mysterious program on the laptop? Huh? Exactly. Hilarious, right? Named backdoor.smut. And I didn't open it for a reason. Well, that was a last resort Kai prepared. File named Backdoor. It was really a hacking program used to get data from the organization. What? Hacking? You're the one who's getting deleted. Stop. The artificial intelligence vanished. Can you stand, Miss Sarah? Fine. You did something good. As a reward, you are allowed to touch me. You're a little heavy. Oh, shut up. I'm getting us straight to analyzing now, so you do your part. Gather everyone in the lobby, counting on you. Huh? Paying no mind to me, struggling to keep up, so began fiddling with the laptop. Sorry for tricking you, Sarah. Good act. That was good acting now. Did you figure out the whole thing? Amazing! Well, there are parts I don't get. I'll explain. You see, when the trading phase began and we were given our roll cards, the fake appeared on this monitor. I believed it only at first that the professor had been revived. But I quickly came to my senses. The fake ordered me to collect the laptop and Ranger's chip. It said to do it alone without discussing it with anyone. And the rest followed from there. Everything just followed from there, I suppose. You figured out with just that part of the explanation? I'll explain it in full just to get... This is just Sarah trying to be like, yep, I got it. Good job. Yep, I know what's going on. At first, I merely thought of discussing it with you, Sarah. But I thought the fake might have anticipated that, too. If they found out I was wary, I was sure the fake would disappear. So I thought I had to extract as much info from it as I could. And so you talk with the loner wolf? Right. The fake wouldn't expect me to discuss it with So. So in the background being like, I can hear you. And continuing to act like I was fooled, we sent the fake the hacking what's-it. Thinking now is capable of that. The best way to get the fake to believe me was to antagonize you in front of him, Sarah. And that was all the loners planned too, Woof? Amazing, meow. That's true, I guess I'm a gloomy sort myself. No, Big Sis now is the chipper type, meow. I really don't think I am. Getting help from So of all people. However you look at it, I'm going to believe in So. So mentioned a plan for escape, didn't he? Please, gather everyone in the lobby. Now, I talk to you. Oh, I can't even, apparently. So, could you not talk to me right now? You're making me mad, meow. Mad. Okay, I'm pushing on a little bit farther, despite it being about the ending time. But I'll admit mostly, it's because, this stream is titled Trial 2.0. And so far as it stands, we have yet to get to the trial. And I'm trying to see if we'll at least get there, or if we're going to have another episode before we get to the actual second trial. Got any leads on escaping, Sarah? Yes. So, both of you, please come to the lobby. Did you really? So is attempting something right now. So. Okie dokie. I'm half believing, but I'll come to the lobby once I'm done here. Ooh. Huh? Kyutaro? He asleep? There's blood coming from his mouth. Oh? Huh? Muscle gorilla? It's okay, he's breathing. But he's not conscious. Why in the world? Quickly picks up tablet on the ground. Kyutaro's tablet. A taser. It's a Sarah. I see it's on TV, meow. It's a stun gun, woof. Say what? If it touches you, you get zapped and can't move, meow. And now I've got a stun gun. Oh. It's got a label saying, one use, meow. No, wait. Someone uses this to knock out Kyutaro? Yeah. There's no power in it anymore, so I think that's it, woof. What happened here? Is this... We found a next to passed out Kyutaro. It doesn't say it's Kyutaro's. We're assuming that because it was right next to him. Very possible this is someone who swapped with Kyutaro. So this doesn't actually accurately reflect his role. Passed out in the chair. At any rate, we can't leave him like this. Yeah, but can you carry him, meow? Let's see. I'll try carrying him. I'm strong, I'm buff. Okay, ready, set. He's too heavy to even lift. I was able to carry Alice, though. Yeah, we should call someone, meow. Fine. Kyutaro. What happened here? We can explain later. Kyutaro's okay, right? Might take a while before he regains consciousness, it looks like. See. We'll meet up in the lobby later, Sarah. We can have a piggyback ride if I have to. Because you're on to a way to escape, right? Yes. Do what you gotta, alright? Thank you very much. Okay, keep moving. Okay, anyone there? I doubt there's anyone in my room, but maybe I should check just in case. In fact, there's nobody here. Medical room. Huh? The lights are off. There's someone in the darkness. I see. Your heart may be rather wounded. Mine is. Not just yours necessarily. Everyone's is falling apart. Huh. Sometimes it's better to forget memories that are simply too painful. And in reality, the human brain is made to do so. All of you are too strong, so you can't erase your own memories. So with this machine, you really can erase them. My memories of Reiko. Only the painful memories, you understand? Those fun memories of brother and sister, those will remain, and you can just forget the bad memory. I am the only one who can cure you. Alright, do it. Are you certain? Make it quick before I change my mind. And here we go. Ah! Ah! Ugh. Ah! Oof. How do you feel? Oh, I see. What a good feeling. My head is clear. Alice. Ah, Sarah Chiduin. How long have you been there? Is it okay to just forget Reiko? Huh. What are you saying? Reiko's my dear sister. I wouldn't forget her. It's unfortunate she had to die. Reiko will surely live on in my heart. Being able to say a thing like that all casually, it's not right, Woof. What? Please don't. If all you have is burdens, that isn't life. I can't say Alice did anything wrong. Indeed. Don't hamper my invigorated mood. Think I'll go rest in the lobby. Let's go again. Okay. But first, I believe this machine to be one way of achieving happiness. No matter what you think of it. Sniff. Okay. I've called everyone now. You, Sarah Chiduin. What's about to transpire here? Oof, man. Guitar was heavy, alright. Is there really an exit? Let's believe in so. Everyone's gathered. There are a lot fewer of us than there used to be. Okay. Heard we can escape. Is it true? Maybe. I don't know if I can promise that. It's true. We found a lead toward escaping. I see. What? Aren't you happy? Oh, sure. Hardly feel any vengeful thoughts coming from Alice now. I hope the floor master doesn't find out about this plan. Gosh, you saw us, that'd be bad, wouldn't it? After the incident with the fake Mishima AI, they might soon notice something's going on. Be very cautious if so. Let's keep Gashu busy. Come to think of it, when we passed each other, he was looking for Safalin. If they get talking to each other, they may have some time. Let's see. Sarah. Seems so headed toward the monitor room. Huh? Don't tell me the secret room's there. Maybe. Would you go check on things? Okay, the monitor room it is. After I talk to everyone. Seems Guitar still hasn't woken up. Like it's in a deep sleep. I'm worried whether he'll wake up. It's fine. If it comes down to it, we can try splashing water on him. What is this, gym class? Sarah. So's working to get us out of here, right? Kinda. Yeah, sure. Exactly. We're finding ourselves depending on So, but I'm sure he'll do it. So you believe him. Alright, monitor room. What? There's a ladder behind the monitors. It's Sarah. Let's check it out, meow. Save it first. Let's climb up. What's this? Paper's titled Floor Master's Code. Floor Master's Code? Floor Masters, let's carry out the death game with pride. For trials that require explanation, give one to the participants in advance. Floor Masters must not directly kill participants. Floor Masters cannot lie with the intent of deceiving participants. If there is a misconduct during the main game, it either proceeds with the transgressor's death, or must be retried 24 hours later. Treat the participants with love. Misconduct during the main game? It's the first I've heard of that. If a participant transgresses, they die as a penalty. If a floor master does, it's a 24-hour extension? Seems to be how do you interpret it. What unfair rules. Memorandum titled That Incident. Pretty old book. Quite some time has passed since then, but even now those hellish memories are scorched into the back of my mind. In the first trial, I killed a person. First trial. I would never trust others. That was what I decided. In the Russian roulette that followed, too, I didn't participate. This is describing the same things that we had to go through. At the end of their argument, the challenger chosen was someone most surprising. 17-year-old schoolgirl. The overwhelming charisma, she had talent for getting people to agree. And in the first victim conference, she was a central figure as well. There, she lost her best friend. And then the second victim conference. A boy even younger than her, and the man whose views most aligned with hers, these two, died. A boy even younger. Is that talking about Yin and a man whose views most aligned? Is that Kaiji? Seeing her so exhausted, I felt pity. The first time I spoke my true feeling. By the time we were done talking, I had acquired an admiration. The point that I'd be fine with even my own death as long as she won at all. But in the third victim conference, she died. It was the first time I'd shed tears for a stranger. Even now I see hallucinations of her. As many women as I try to love, I'm never satisfied. Even now, to me, she is. Message ends here, half written. Okay, so far that's a lot of parallels, but it's not a prophecy, so there's no proof, it's how things will happen going forward. What in the world is this book? Portrait of a man titled Inauguration. Monitors, and sniff, okay. So is fiddling with a computer setup in the room. Is this the secret room? Yeah, no doubt about it, it's Gashu's room. I'm using a Ranger's chip right now to neutralize the security. Can you actually do that? Yep, this chip's amazing stuff. Got a lot of important data that could probably be misused. Almost makes me think Ranger was intended to inherit all that data. Is he going to be a successor or something? Successor? I'm sure it's just a backup. They'd use it if something happened to Gashu. Well, not that it really matters. The hacking is still going to take some time. Could you keep an eye out below for anyone coming? I'll keep watch, meow. Thanks to Sarah, you watch the loner, woof. Sure, watch so, you say. The computer set up in the room. I did it. I did it. It went great, Miss Sarah. I'm in the depths of their security now. So, high five. Yeah. Satisfying clap ring out. Quit it with the weird chipperness, Miss Sarah. Even though you went along with it. Things are gonna get a little difficult from here. There's more? Be fine. Just wait there. So stooped over further and began to work on the computer. It seems so lively. Whoa! What's the matter? Been a little problem? Miss Sarah, could you help me out? Huh? See the 4 monitors in this room? There's gonna be red air screens appearing on them. When you see one, you right away so I can fix it. Oh, lovely. That's what we needed. Understood. Tell me when you're ready. Saving. Just in case. Ready? Tell me what monitor it's on. Hey, leave this to me. Okay. Again, it's kind of just a pretty quick time event in like there's a red thing, click it. There we go. Nothing too bad. It's done. Haha, it worked, Sarah. You succeeded? Of course. I can't tell at a glance, but things are getting really outrageous. Haha. Save the celebration for later. Let's go, Sarah. Hold on, go where? I just have to follow him. Okay, I don't know what's happened, but I think we're probably going to end it here. And then next time we'll either do the main trial or apparently escape. Like we're on the cusp of something. So I'll stop it here. And then next time we can resume and continue. And I love this game. I keep on saying that, but it keeps on being true. Final thoughts. So is complicated. And frankly, that's fantastic. I appreciate a character that I can't understand or like tie down immediately. And I can't stand him, but also he is helpful and seems to have like the best intentions in mind, so maybe. And then we have Now, who had that turnaround of being like, okay, this isn't Mishima. I had a whole thing earlier about this isn't Mishima. Of course, they like targeted her. And I'm correct, but the game expected me to know that, and went farther to be like, don't look down on Now either. She has grown. She has her resolve, and she was using the fake AI far more than was using her, and that's amazing. I'm so glad they were able to do that. Don't know what's up with something with Futaro, the tablets. The scene with Gin was really good, where he like comforted her. I don't know how he got back up to the 3rd floor. Could be worth asking at some point. But where he like hugged her and the hallucinations of Joe. That was a great scene. Really enjoyed it. And I think just we can just go out on this lovely, lovely screenshot of So looking terrified for his life as we tell him that we've always been the bestest of friends. Did not make it to the main trial today, but very fun. Thank you all for watching. Hopefully see you next time, and take care.